Hi, I'm Pat Michaels. I'm the President and CEO for Goodwill Industries of Upstate, Midlands, South Carolina.
Brian Itzkowitz, I'm President and CEO of Palmetto Goodwill, headquartered in Charleston, South Carolina.
Goodwill helps stabilize people through jobs, and people with jobs stabilize families, and families stabilize communities. And that's always been true, and that continues to be true today. But this year we've got kind of an exciting new twist on that, or an extension of it. And that's to talk about the actual economic impact of all those people who got a job and then could pay their rent, or then could pursue additional education and then could get a better job. And so we put together, with the help of the Darla School of Business, an economic impact study that incorporated Goodwill Industries of Upstate Midlands and Palmetto Goodwill, who actually conceived of the idea.
We were asked and tasked by one of our board members about really the impact that Goodwill has. And in particular, they were talking about Palmetto Goodwill. And then it was, well, why are we just talking about what we do here in Palmetto Goodwill? Why aren't we talking about state impact? To be able to really work that through and see the compounding effect of two Goodwills working together to make a difference in so many people's lives across the state was just really amazing when you put a number to it. Because Midlands Upstate does such a great job with placements, I, way before we started talking about economic impact, have talked about the number of people that are placed every year between these two Goodwills.
Over 10,000 people are being placed annually by two Goodwill organizations using a business model that all starts with the donation of something somebody didn't want anymore. And so I feel like people can, when they give Goodwill what they no longer need, they're giving somebody else a new chance. And all those somebody else's together total 10,000.
And then you add in what that means, both for having over 3,000 team members across both organizations, people that are placed, the jobs that are created, the buying power that happens because of that. Over $600 million annually between these two organizations. I don't think anybody could have imagined a number that would have been that tremendous. One of the things that we're really proud of is how efficient and effective our organizations are. So 90 cents of every dollar that's generated through our retail operations, our stores, and when you donate to Goodwill, goes back into funding our programs and services.
That all starts with a donor and a shopper who may not know anything about it. And the donor just knows they've got some stuff they've got to clean out. They don't use it anymore, but it's still got some use.
We really want to connect that donation of someone who's cleaning out their closet of the things they used to love and bringing it to Goodwill so we can help somebody change their life.
And the shopper knows that there's a fun place to go to find a treasure at a reasonable price. And you put a donor and a shopper together, and you do that all over the state of South Carolina, and all of a sudden you've got 10,000 people who get to go back to work, 10,000 families who get stabilized, and then you get $600 million of economic impact in the state of South Carolina. So it definitely starts with a donation and a transaction in our retail store, and ends up with a mom who takes care of her kids, reaches her goals, a person who's just out of incarceration who wants to do something meaningful in their lives, and Goodwill gives them an on-ramp into creating not only economic impact, but personal impact in the community.
We believe that everyone deserves that opportunity to thrive. You walk into our career centers, those services are no cost. So we connect you to work, we connect you to training, and it is no cost for you to come in and do it.